I'm going to start putting the words up on the board, and we're going to read them together and talk a little bit about their meaning. And then we're going to organize them. And what's that word? Rough. Like my skin, since I don't put lotion on my skin, it's not soft. It's very rough. I'm all over now. What's this word?
I can't even see it.
Yeah, it kind of comes from that word number, even though it's missing the B for number. But it does connect with number. Numerous. I have numerous shoes in my closet. How many shoes do I have? A lot. So what does numerous mean?
A lot.
A lot.
Pale.
It's like when you have like no skin.
You do. It is about your skin. Because this isn't the shovel and pail at the beach. That's P-A-I-L. This one is P-A-L-E, so it has a different meaning. It's a homonym. It sounds the same, but let's talk about skin. When you haven't been in the sun for a long time, and so you don't have any color, it's pale. All right. Now, boys and girls, now we know what those words all mean. And you might have already known, but what we need to do, because all these words describe things. They help you to describe things. Some of it you were saying described me. Some were describing my pants. Some were describing how things feel. We were describing things. All right? These are called adjectives. Adjectives describe things or nouns. And you need to use these words and other describing words when you're writing, when you're speaking, and when you're reading. The authors are going to be using these words. And so many others too. So somebody said that many means a lot, and numerous means a lot, and several meant like 3 to 5 or 5 to 7. Those are all kind of telling us, what are these all talking about?
Number.
The amount of something, right?
How many numbers?
How much of something. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put them together, and I'm going to say how much. Do you know some things that go together? Enormous, tiny, and what does that tell us? What is that telling us? Because that's the opposite, right? Gigantic and tiny are opposites, but what do these all tell us? Enormous, gigantic, tiny.
How big you are.
Oh, good. And another word for big is what?
Giant.
Size. I think that means that you guys are seeing another group of items that match. What would you like to group together? What words? We have pale, velvety, slimy, dull, rough, and shimmering. And I'm going to say to you, I want to know its texture or how it what? What's the word? Feels. I'm going to write texture, and then I'm going to write feel underneath it so you remember that texture means how it feels. All right, give me a word for texture. Yes. Slimy. You give me another texture word. Remember I was talking about my skin? It's not smooth because I don't wear lotion. Who could tell us something? What did we do here today? What is this that we did?
We sorted them out.
Go ahead.
We sorted them out.
What is describe? A rough rock. These describe nouns, and they're called adjectives. Let me just write that so you guys can see that word. Adjectives. These are all kinds of adjectives. And you know what? There's even more than that in your head. You have to start filing these words away in your head so you could start using them.
You could use 4 more.
When you're reading, when you're writing.